Just one second, kiddies. I'm actually on the phone with Creeps. Creeps McPasta, good friend of mine. Hey, Creeps, you're still there with me, right?
Yeah, I got you. I'm in the middle of a let's play, so I don't have a lot of time.
I never understood you kids today with your zip-em zap-em video games.
There's a lot more than zip 'em zap 'em. There's slash 'em, scare 'em, shoot 'em, loot 'em, jump and squash 'em, silly billy, cutie patootie.
You're making most of those up, aren't you?
Well, I guess you'll never find out.
Look, Creeps, I just need you to do me a favor, okay? My book's gone. I need some kind of book for the Spooktacular. I'm trying to do Spooktacular videos here, and I don't even have my book of creepypastas. Can you, send me yours or something like that? Oh? Ah, sweet! It's already here. That was fast. I don't know how you did that. Thanks, Creeps.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it looks like I have borrowed Creeps McPasta's famous book of creepypastas. And so, I'm going to pull out a fantastic story for tonight. One story that's going to make this spooktacular unforgettable. I call this story the Scariest Pasta.Exe.
Killer Whatever murdered 666 people. Murder still at large after 13 years. I used to be normal. And you won't believe this, but this entire thing happened. Seriously, don't read this or you'll be cursed. I can't write too much into detail because I'm gonna die soon. I was an intern at PopCap Games, but then I saw a garage sale. I went there and found someone who was selling Pokemon Hyper-Realistic Dead Edition and SpongeBob Dead Truth. He was begging me to buy them. Well, not exactly buy, because he gave them to me for free. He told me that they were both about his dead goldfish and some stupid shit like that. After that, the guy died and the garage sale vanished. The cartridges were written in black Sharpie. Ooh, Sharpie. So spooky. I checked online to find out nobody else knew about those things. I checked my email to see if anything happened, and some guy I don't know sent me Super Mario Death.smc, a ROM hack of Super Mario World. The message said nothing other than the game is a must-play. Lately, I have not trusted anonymous people, but I downloaded it. Then I dug a spot in my game collection to put Pokemon Hyper-Realistic Dead Edition in. Then I found Sonic Adventure 2. I remember this game. I had a bunch of chows, but one I named Roxy was my favorite. I put it in to relive some of my nostalgia. However, I felt kind of worried because some of the stuff I did is quite creepypasta-ish. But I didn't care. I wanted to boot up my favorite childhood game. I went to the Chow Garden and selected Tails, because he's my second favorite Sonic character. Espio's my favorite, but he's not in that game. Everything was okay. Roxy was the same as always, and all my chows greeted me. I fed them all and went to the normal game to grab some nodes to power up Roxy. When I got a full set of them and returned to the Chow Garden, I saw some bad sights. My chows, not including Roxy, were all staring at me. One I called Shaolin went up to me and said, "Give us the nodes." I asked why. She replied, "You give that pathetic Roxy all the attention. You never care about us. We're just inferior dolls to you." Afterward, one of them I didn't even bother to name, I didn't give half a schmeep's rotting ass about that one, jumped up to Tails and brutally beat him up. Somehow, Tails was still alive. Tails asked why the chows didn't put him out of his misery, crying a river. It replied, "I didn't kill you because I want you to suffer. You don't care about any of us aside from that stupid Roxy. Why is he so special to you, fox boy?" Lovely. My entire Chow Garden is going against me. Roxy was horrified by this and tackled the Chow. The two of them fought. Roxy, since I actually bothered to train him, was much stronger than his opponent. The Chow didn't even stand a chance. Roxy devoured him brutally. Shaolin then confronted him and actually bit him. Roxy punched her in the face, then choke-held her. He then jumped into the water and stuck Shaolin's face in it. She eventually drowned. Ludicrous as the fight was, I thought it was pretty cool. Roxy walked up to Tails and said, "They're gone. Those monsters are gone. Cackle. Now it's just you and me. Nothing will stand in our way, Lucas. This greatly shocked me. I never knew Roxy knew my name. I never mentioned it in the game, or is he calling Tails that? This is so confusing. He grabbed Tails' hand and dragged him into the downstairs garden. I paused the game and went to turn on the computer. Because I wanted to calm my nerves, my computer changed its background to that creepy Fun is Infinite Easter egg from Sonic CD. I thought this was just a glitch, but then I saw some of my files were rearranged. From start to finish, Kirby.jpg, a Kirby drawing I did, ImageEditor.jar, LunaMagic.exe, LOL.txt, don't remember what I made this for, TeamFortress2.exe, Hearthstone.exe, ExamGuard.exe, Mario.exe, apotato.png, llama.png, and Lucas folder. I thought this was a weird arrangement, but then I took the first letter of all of them. K-I-L-L-T-H-E-M-A-L-L. Kill them all! I don't know what that means. Ending that was a noise from the TV. Get back here, you idiot! It was Roxy. I went over to the TV, and he unpaused the game. I saw the spirits of Shaolin and the other moron. Roxy said, "It's not over yet. We need to dispose of the other Chow. Kill them all." Loosely, I found a connection between the two. Roxy is tampering with my computer. I selected exit game and went in with Shadow instead. When I entered the normal Chow garden, nobody was there. So I went to the downstairs one. Roxy was there. "Pathetic fool! Only the orange fox will do!" Roxy said before he murdered Shadow very brutally. My heart was beating. And I heard a voice in my head saying, "Kill them all." Then Roxy rose from the bottom of the screen and said, "Look behind you!" I looked behind me and there was a Chow plushie. Said plushie looked like Roxy. He was holding a disc and a note. The disc was Sonic Adventure 2. The note said, "This is the real disc. The last one was a joke. Sorry about that. Here you go." That was a cruel joke. I took the Sonic Adventure 2 case and put in the real Sonic Adventure 2. I threw the other one out the window. I decided to calm my nerves with SpongeBob's Dead Truth, since SpongeBob always calmed me down. When it isn't a Season 5 onward episode, I booted up the episode, then a title card said, "The Horrible Truth About SpongeBob." It was a theory episode. This was the transcript. "Ahoy there, mateys!
Tell them about SpongeBob's true self.
Potty, that's not good for the kids.
Do it.
Yeah, I would ruin millions of childhoods across the world.
Might as well kill them all."
But Patchy then held a knife, with blood coming from his beak, and his eyes not having sockets.
Do it.
All right. Guess I have no choice.
Don't screw it up, or else you'll die.
Okay, I get it. You say this every time. I know I'm your slave. I know I will die if I mess things up just once. Shut up about it.
Did you just tell me to shut up?
This was deafeningly loud. I tried to lower the volume, but it kept the same volume level no matter how much I pushed the button. Potty, calm your...
You do not say this to the Dark Lord! The Dark Lord will not take answers from a poor pirate cosplayer! You are a phony! A pathetic phony that's no good for nothing and smells like a rotting corpse of a dead skunk!
I'm sorry.
The Dark Lord does not take sorry!
So the truth is, all the characters are dead. They are in purgatory. Well, they would be, but the entire thing is in Gary's imagination. It also takes place in the radioactive apocalypse.
Thank you!
Can I have a break now? After that, it just blacked out for 3 seconds, then came another title card. This time it said, "Goodbye, Sandy." Most of it was static, but I saw a few clips. They involved Sandy murdering the other characters. At the end, I could see another scene. It showed Sandy's eyes growing bloodshot and jerking around to random places, showing her insanity. Then, more static appeared. Then, the episode ended with Sandy committing suicide. I did some research on SpongeBob's Dead Truth, and it said that exactly 335 people commit suicide over the episode, and the creator of the tape was executed. I will never watch SpongeBob ever again. Now it's about time I delved into Pokemon Hyper-Realistic Dead Edition. It was a ROM hack of Pokemon Y. The theme song sounded like it was making letters. It started with a K, then an I, then an L, then an... you know what? Let's just cut to the chase. It spelled out kill them all. I created a new file, then I chose my character. I chose the girl because I can deal with it. Then named myself Moon Snail. It said the name was invalid. I removed all the letters from E, T, I, A, H, K, L, and M. I knew exactly what I had to type. My character name was Kill Them All. When I got to choose my starter, I had a choice between Aegislash, Gengar, and Sableye. I chose Aegislash because honestly, screw the other two. My Aegislash had the moves Curse, Kill, Them, and All. I used Curse. My opponent's Froakie died. By the way, this is 100% death, not faint. Death. So edgy. I got the chance to nickname my Aegislash. I was prepared to know what I had to do. I named it Kill Them All. When I got to Lumiose City, the city was replaced by Lavender Town. Beforehand, I caught a Spiritomb, Mistravius, Shuppet, and Duskull. I then found a shiny Mew. I caught it. The Mew couldn't be nicknamed. I checked its stats, and its nature was bloodthirsty. And its message was, he wants to kill them all. I left the stats menu to find my 5 other Pokemon were killed. No way. Pokemon don't die. Do they? I exited the Pokemon menu, then moved to the next route. I encountered some unknown. The first one was a K. You know exactly what's going to happen. After the unknown, I saw a bloodied Sylveon. I just ignored it. Then, I saw a level 100 Mew. It had the moves Aurasphere, Psychic, Dark Pulse, and Shadow Ball. I knew exactly what that Mew was. So, story time. My first Pokemon game was Soul Silver. My brother got a Cyndaquil. After a bit, I checked my mystery gift, and it gave me a Mew. I cherished this Mew. It was my first level 100. I brought it to Pokemon White, then over to Pokemon Y. The Mew said, "You replaced me, did ya? I'll show you. I am the only Mew. Others exist, but I will kill them all." I explained to her that whatever it was, what I didn't replace them, and I only caught the Mew because it was available and I wanted it. I don't care. I am the only one. The Mew killed my Mew. That's when my Mew died. It made a horrible, distorted version of my original cry. It went back to the overworld, and Shiny Mew was bloodied. The Mew said, "If you really love me, go to your normal Pokemon Y." The Mew ultimately killed my character. I took the card out and smashed it. But then it regenerated. I smashed it again so I couldn't show any footage. I went to the normal Pokemon Y and played with Mew and the Pokemon Me for the rest of the day. The next day I decided to go for that Super Mario World ROM hack. I played it expecting more kill them all shenanigans, but when I accessed the first level, Mario was trapped in used blocks. And the Super Mario World version of Rick Ashley's Never Gonna Give You Up was playing in the background. That was a waste of time. I decided to sleep for the night. Then I prayed to Shrek. Shrek is love. Shrek is life. When I got back into bed, the guy that sold me the Pokemon Hyper-Realistic Dead Edition and SpongeBob Dead Truth appeared and stabbed me! I was still alive. I saw that the said guy was actually Sonic.Exe, then Slenderman, Jeff the Killer, Happy Appy, Demon RJ, BRVR, Roxy, Red, the Blood Whistle, and Doge appeared. They all ganged up on me and I died.
I am Sonic.Exe taking over the story. I have yet to kill them all, but when I get to that, you're next.
Then a skeleton popped out.